It is officially time to pick prompts from my TBR jar for my August TBR. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa and today I am picking prompts for my August TBR. I am very excited to do this. I'm gonna be really honest, I have a couple books that I am very much hoping to pick in this video. The first one is the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook because I really want to continue the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, so I will be doing everything in my power to pick this book in this video. The other one I really want to pick is In the Veins of Drowning by Kaylee Cassidy. I am currently drafting my third book and it is a mermaid, pirate, dark, romantic-y, gothic vibes book, and I feel like this kind of matches that vibe, and I really want to be reading books that are gonna like motivate me and just like fully immerse me in that sort of book. So I feel like this is a good pick for me for this video, and I do really want to read it, so hopefully I can pick it in this video. I'm also hoping to pick more books from my ebook TBR in this video than in the past videos. Like the past couple TBR jar videos, I've been picking like, I think I picked 3 physical books and 2 ebooks, so I'm hoping to do the opposite in this video. I actually have a lot of books on my ebook TBR that I'm very excited to read, so I'm hoping to pick some of them. Let me show you guys. I have my ebook TBR right here. This is what it's currently looking like. I do update it every month based on like the books I read the previous month. I really want to pick Watch Me because I need to start that series. I also really want to read Catabasis. I just recently bought tickets for an R.F. Kuang like panel. She's coming to Ottawa, and so I want to read Catabasis before I go to her panel, even though the interview is going to be for her new book, Taipei Story, that's coming out. I want to be up to date on my R.F. Kuang books before then. So, hoping I can pick one of those two. But then again, like I also really want to read Slapshot because I am literally loving the DC Stars series. And then Thunderhead, I really want to continue the Scythe trilogy. So you know what, even if I don't pick some of these in this video, I am still gonna try to read them next month. As always, I'm choosing 5 prompts for this video. I'm picking 5 books. As always, I am very excited, so let's just get into it. I think it'll honestly be interesting to see me try to maneuver these prompts into picking the books that I want to pick in this video. But genuinely, like, all the books on my TBR are books I want to read anyway. So whatever happens, happens. Let's see the first prompt. A fantasy book. Okay. Well, we're off to a good start. Let me go through all of the options that I have and then we'll pick the book. Okay, well, this is fantasy. Let's see our other options though. We got The Poet Empress, and that is one I also really want to read. Daughter of the Moon Goddess is fantasy, I believe. I actually don't know if Foundry Side is fantasy. An artifact of unimaginable power. Revolutionized the magical technology known as scribing. Okay, so this is probably fantasy. I don't think this is fantasy, right? I feel like this is more categorized as like dystopian, so I'm not gonna include that one for this prompt. Prince of Thorns is fantasy. I think To Sleep in a Sea of Stars is fantasy. When I looked it up on Goodreads, it says sci-fi and fantasy, so I'm gonna count it. And then for the ebook TBR, Better in Black by Cassandra Clare, Catabasis. Watch Me is more dystopian sci-fi, right? Okay, well on Goodreads it says the genres are fantasy, dystopia, romance, romantasy. So I guess it could count. Direbound is fantasy. Fallen in the Kiss of Dusk is fantasy. And Bride is fantasy. Okay, I'm putting the ones I'm not going to choose away. So I'm not going to choose To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. I'm not choosing Prince of Thorns. I'm not choosing Foundry Side. I'm not going to choose Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Again, I'm sorry. The Poet Empress and The Veins of Drowning are very strong contenders. So is Catabasis and The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. I think those are the ones I'm gonna have to choose between right now. I think I'm gonna go with In the Veins of Drowning because, like, at the beginning of the video, I literally said I want to pick this one. It's not super long and it's gonna get me in the mood for my writing, so I think this is a good choice. So for prompt 1, we are picking In the Veins of Drowning. Okay, moving on. Let's see what we got. Continue a series. Okay, this is an exciting one. I'm gonna be so real. I'm probably gonna pick this one, but let's see what other options we have. This would be continuing a series, and I need to finish this series. And I always in my TBR jar videos say I'm gonna try to pick this one, and it never happens. I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna choose this one over it. I'm so sorry. For my ebooks, we have, does Better in Black count as continuing a series? I think it does. Because it's like the Shadowhunters Chronicles that I'd be continuing. So I think that counts. The Long Game is continuing a series. And oh my god, I need to read that. Rewind It Back, I really, really want to read. Slapshot, I really, really want to read. Thunderhead, I really, really want to read. The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. Okay, there are a lot of options. And clearly, I underestimate how many series I've started. But I really, really wanted to prioritize picking the Dungeon Anarchist cookbook if I could. So I'm gonna pick it. Wait, if I pick this one though, I need to try to pick all ebooks for the rest of this video. Try. Because if I have a book on here that I really, really want to read that fits a prompt, I might end up choosing it. But I'm gonna try my best. But yeah, I think for prompt 2, continue a series, I'm going to be continuing the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and I'm excited. I'm loving this series so far. I feel like it's gonna get harder now because I'm trying to pick ebooks, and I have a lot of ebooks that I really want to read on here. So prompt 3, let's see what we get. A book with a one-word title. Oh, before I check my ebook TBR, I do want to see which ones I have on my physical TBR that would fit this prompt. Let me move the book that wouldn't burn up here since there's more room. Okay, it looks like Foundry Side is the only one with a one-word title on my physical TBR, and I'm not going to be picking that one right now. Ebook TBR, we have, oh my gosh, we have only 2 options. We have Catabasis and Bride, and I think I'm going to pick Catabasis. And although I do really want to read Bride because I feel left out, that everyone has read this but me, it might just have to wait a little longer, you know? I love R.F. Kuang's books, and this one I'm very intrigued by the plot of it. And also I wanted to convince my brother to read this book alongside me because he's going to be coming to the R.F. Kuang like panel thing with me. So we're going to do a little buddy read is what I'm hoping. So yeah, okay, book 3 is Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. Very exciting. Okay, we're on prompt 4. So far this is going very well. Plants or flowers on the cover. Okay, this could foil my plans. We'll see. Oh, The Night We Met has plants, has some trees. Literally, I do want to read this book. Oh my god, and I feel like now is such a good time to read this book. Oh, I really want to pick this now. The Poet Empress has flowers. I might end up picking another physical book. Daughter of the Moon Goddess has flowers. Oh god, my indecisiveness is coming out again. For the ebook TBR, we got The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna has some flowers, and so does The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk, and Bride has some trees in the background as well. But I know what I should do, you know? I should pick The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk because I need to read that book. Like, I really need to read that book. I don't think I'm picking Daughter of the Moon Goddess, unfortunately. Now, these 2 are very strong contenders, but I'm very much in the mood to read this right now. So, do I pick The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez, or do I pick The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk by Carissa Broadbent? That is the question. Okay, literally following what I said in this video, all signs point to me picking The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. It's an ebook, it's continuing a series, it's catching up on a series before the next book comes out. But I do really want to read this one. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna pick The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. I want to read what I want to read, you know? I'm just gonna pick it. We're picking The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. I can still try to read The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk. Nothing's stopping me, except time. That's stopping me. I did end up picking 3 physical books again. Good job, Alyssa. These are all the books on my physical TBR. This is all of them. I'm going to run out. Do you see my problem? I'm going to have to go book shopping again. And that is expensive. Oh well. Okay, we're on to the last prompt. This one has to be an ebook. I'm not picking another physical book in this video. The only way I won't pick an ebook for this one is if the only option is a physical book. So let's see. A dual POV book. Okay, we got lots of options here. Is Watch Me dual POV? Watch Me is dual POV. Should I get a little crazy and pick Watch Me instead of continuing the several series I have on here? Hey, let's get a little crazy. In pieces. I think I'm going to. You know what? I already failed. I already failed because I picked this one instead of The Fallen in the Kiss of Dusk. So why not do it again? I think it's time, you know? Like, these books are coming out, and I haven't even started the series. And I love Shatter Me. I'm gonna do it. I'm literally gonna try so hard to read some of these books. Like, Rewind It Back, Slapshot, and Thunderhead especially, I really want to read. And then The Fallen in the Kiss of Dusk, I need to get to. I feel like the longer I put it off, the less in the mood to read it I am, which is a problem because I really like that series. So I do need to stop putting it off. I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good about this. I'm actually super excited about it. Okay, now that I've picked all the books, let's do a little recap. So the first prompt I picked was a fantasy book, and I chose In the Veins of Drowning. The second prompt I picked was continue a series, and I chose the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook, which is continuing the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. The next prompt I picked was a book with a one-word title, and I ended up picking Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. Then we got Plants or Flowers on the Cover, and I chose The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. And then the final prompt I picked was a dual POV book, and I picked Watch Me. I honestly do love this for me. For the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook, I'm gonna be doing the audiobook because I've been doing the audiobook for all the books so far, and the audiobooks are so good. I highly recommend listening to the audiobooks for this series if you can. I am a little problematic in the fact that I'm starting new series. Like, I think In the Veins of Drowning is a duology, maybe, or a trilogy or something. I think it's a duology, but I'm not sure. And then Watch Me is a series that I am starting. However, that being said, Catabasis is a standalone, which is nice. And then The Night We Met is continuing a series, technically. And then obviously, the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook is continuing a series as well. So yeah, I'm very happy with this TBR. The only thing is I wish I didn't pick 3 physical books again. That is going to bring us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like the way I do these TBR jar videos with like the ebook TBR and the physical TBR, because books are just so expensive, so I read a lot of them on my Kobo. So I still want to include all those books as options to pick in these videos. And this is kind of a side note, but if you haven't heard the news, I recently announced that I'm going to be self-publishing my new adult romantasy book, A Dance of Shadows. I am so excited to share this story with the world. I've been working on it for like 4 years now, which is so crazy. I'm getting art commissioned, I'm getting a map commissioned, I'm getting the book cover done, so very exciting things are in the works right now. I am going to be looking for ARC readers at some point, so if you guys want to stay updated on all of the progress on self-publishing this book, then you can check out my other social medias because I post a lot on there. I'll link them in the description, and you can also add A Dance of Shadows on Goodreads so you do not forget about its existence before the book is out. I gave a little 1-paragraph pitch in my announcement video that I posted last week, so you guys can go check that out. I'll link that video in the description. I am very excited about this book, and I'm planning for a January release at the moment. So official release date is coming, but yeah, I'm thinking sometime in January at the moment. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that really quick. But with that, I will see you guys in the next video.